Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setups for today. But I don't need to highlight that, but bottom of range, you can see this area where structure is, and lo and behold, the bulls came in at 14,900 and bought off the bottom of the range. One thing that is a little bit concerning is we are back below the 155 EMA. Structure starting to form here, fairly decent structure as well. So that could be bottom of range, ready for another move to the top of the range. So that's kind of a quick glance that I can see. The volatility is just insane. I mean, yesterday we gapped up, but then had a 4% move down. So it's insane. There's no other way to explain it. And obviously there are algorithms out there that are trading this and manipulating it and getting it to move in the direction they want it to. But then also you've got all the negative noise in the market. So a lot of retail traders, panicking, selling out the portfolios, or alternatively, retail traders driving it to the downside when you have the institutions coming in and jumping in and taking, looking for hunting stops, shall I say. So there's a proper battle royal going on. There's a lot of weird news in the market. But if you look at our trend, is definitely to the downside at the moment. Confirmation was basically here last week. When was that? Last week Thursday. There was your confirmation, your second confirmation actually. So it's been down since then. I would argue that you're probably looking at this area here, 15,453 for another leg down, and or alternatively on that trend line there. So you'd have to put both levels in and watch, but then I would expect another attempt to the bottom of the range. That's kind of the view that I've got at the moment. I know we've got a pin bar off here, but that's not good enough for me. That trade's done because we are on a downward trend. So I'd look for a structure. So I'm looking for a double bottom, another move down, test this low or even a higher low. That would give me the confidence that we need to start looking for a trade back to the top of the range. But I have a feeling this is kind of what we're going to be seeing for majority of the year, is the DAX is going to be just bouncing in this range as all this political noise and COVID noise continues. So watch out, hold on to your hats. I think it's going to be a pretty volatile ride. But when the range is this big on the higher time frames, it becomes a bit easier to trade it, because you've got a couple of days before you can hit the top of the range, and you've got a couple of days before you can hit the bottom of the range. So if you're in at the right space, and that's kind of what I'd be looking at here, get a double bottom, get structure, and then you're looking for a medium-term trade to the top of the range, and then a rejection, and then move to the downside. What's going to negate that is a rejection here at 15,453. So I would still be tasting shorts here. If we do get up to this area and start bouncing, so that's a good area to be short. So long as my risk is like 100 points, then I'm looking for a continuation to the downside. So yeah, that's kind of my view on the DAX. I'll just wait and see what happens. But this volatility is not the easiest thing to trade, so just be very, very cautious about what you're doing. Otherwise, you are going to get burnt. So when I say cautious, drop down to much smaller position sizes. Even a tenth of your normal position size, you're going to make money. But it's going to reduce your risk a little bit, and also just keep you sane at the end of the day. Anyway, that's kind of my view at the moment, and I just saw a 3% down, but that's actually from yesterday. It's not today. Currently, the Nasdaq is down 1.6%, and DAX futures is down 0.8%. So if we do that. So we're already down in this area here, and there should be some support found there as well. So this could be the area for the double bottom. Find support and start moving, then I would definitely probably be down on the 15-minute, possibly even the 5-minute chart, looking for structure. You see the inverse head and shoulders here on the 15-minute. So that's kind of where price is at the moment. So that would be the first step, move into this zone here, which would be the 155. Anyway, pay attention to it. There is going to be structure, and there will be structure on the 5 and 15-minute charts. You can see there's a 5-minute head and shoulders, break of it, support above 155, structure here. So lots of structure formed on the lower time frames, especially when it's this volatile. So you can get in you can get a half decent trade, let me put it that way, on the lower time frames, and it'll probably take 10-15 minutes and then you're out. So anyway, that's kind of my view at the moment. Really sitting on hands and watching what's going on. Bear in mind, Fed's coming out tomorrow with their song and dance. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Cheers for now.